Hi, I'm Rachel Richards, licensed massage therapist, and I'm so happy to be back here on Melissa's channel. We're doing a collaboration on self-love, something we could all use more of. So after this video, go over to my channel and check out the lovely video that Melissa has made for me. And if you like them, give them the thumbs up, and please do subscribe to both of our channels. So, self-love. We tend to forget ourselves. We are busy all the time. We are doing things for others. Our attention is for others and outward. And we lose the connection with ourselves. We lose the connection with our bodies. We sort of forget ourselves unless something's wrong. If we have pain or something's really bothering us, then we might notice. And often that's with a good deal of criticism and judgment. So we're going to put the criticism and judgment aside today as we just explore being with ourselves, looking inward, and let's all take a nice deep breath together. Just get a comfortable seat. It could be on the floor or on a chair. Feel your sit bones if you're on the floor, your feet on the floor. If you're in a chair, just feel gravity, relax your body down, and at the same time feel the earth supporting you and pressing back up towards you. And I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe it out on a sigh. It does help to vocalize. It helps with the relaxation. And interestingly enough, research has shown that only 3 deep diaphragmatic breaths can really calm the nervous system and kick in our parasympathetic nervous systems, which is our rest and digest kind of nervous system, our, going inward and calm. When we are opposite that, which we are most of the time, in our sympathetic nervous systems, that's our fight, flight, and freeze, sort of on the defensive, ready to go sort of nervous systems, and that's where we are most of the time, and it really takes a toll on our health, on our immune systems, on our moods, on our outlooks, and that's where we forget to check in with ourselves and love ourselves. And it's so important because if you love yourself, you will take better care of yourself. If you take better care of yourself, you'll have more longevity in things that you love to do, and you'll be able to share your gifts with the world and take care of other people who need your love and need your support. So we need to be there, we need to be present, but it's got to start with us. So again, take a nice deep breath in through the nose. You could put a hand on your belly, fill the belly, and you could feel that. Good. Another hand on the chest. Make sure the chest isn't coming up when you breathe. Fill the belly. Great. And you know what's so neat about diaphragmatic breathing is that when you inhale, the diaphragm stretches downward, and when you exhale, it releases and relaxes up. So think about that motion and what it's doing. It is massaging your viscera, all of your wonderful organs inside. It's actually giving them a massage each time you do nice deep breathing and getting movement going. Another cool thing is that your diaphragm is actually connected to your back tissue. So when you breathe in nice and deeply, you're actually getting movement, mobility in your low back, and it's releasing some tension and some pain there. So, 80% of Americans who have back pain at least once in their lifetime, this is great for almost everyone. All right, so I want you to rub your hands together, generate some nice heat, and relax them on your knees. Those very wonderful but very vulnerable joints. If you've ever had a knee injury, you know just what I mean. Do some circles, give them some love, thank them for supporting you every day. And then bring it to your quadriceps, which can get very tired. I think you'll find once you start sort of really just doing some circles, rubbing back and forth. Use your weight here, not just your arms. You can see how I'm sort of leaning into it. That way your arms don't get tired. You're actually using your body weight. It feels better that way too. Feel the strength in those quadriceps. They have to lift you up the stairs. They support you when you squat. Strong, big, powerful group of muscles you have there. Great. Let's generate some more heat. and rest our hands on our bellies. The area of the body, so many people feel such vulnerability. We have ideas in our heads about what shape, what size, how it should look. See if you can put that away and just love your belly. It is housing all of the wonderful organs that bring you life. It has your digestive system, your respiratory system. It's got your lungs over here, your diaphragm, of course. And start giving yourself an abdominal massage and explore what it's like to be grateful for this wonderful part of your body. And to love it. And see what that's like. It might be uncomfortable at first. It's okay. Just let it be. Just doing circles. And you want to go in a clockwise motion, I should have mentioned. That's the direction of peristalsis. So that's the way digestion moves through your body. Helps move along that digestive system to go clockwise. All right. And just rest your hands on your abdomen now and just check in. See how you're feeling. You might have some twitches, some aches, some pains, some sort of little spasms. Those are all totally normal. That's your body cueing you that tension is being released. Those are all little signs that you're letting go and your body is readjusting and kind of exploring a new way of being. Embrace that change. See what it's like. See if you can be open to it. See if you can be curious about it. What does this feel like? Is it different? Go ahead and give your arms a squeeze, almost like you're giving yourself a hug. Those arms that hold so many things up, children, laundry, grocery bags, all of that stuff. Just squeeze it all the way down. No real specifics on technique here. This is just to make you feel good, to get you aware of your body, aware of how you're feeling, and just getting back in touch. So waking up and relaxing at the same time. Some nice squeezes. Those biceps tend to be really, just, you don't realize until you give them a good squeeze. It's like, oh yeah, a lot of tension oozing out of there. All the way down. You can even give your hands a little massage. Those big thumb pads that get so tight and achy with all of our typing and our texting. Give them a little massage. Give your upper traps a nice squeeze. You can bring the shoulder up to slacken the tissue and then slowly relax the shoulder down and maybe bring the head towards the opposite direction to let it stretch. Oh, those shoulders that get so tight and go up to our ears, let's let them down. Let's tell them it's okay. They don't need to protect us around our heads and faces. We're okay. What does that feel like for you? Just to let that shoulder go with gravity. Good. Shake out your hand. Make sure that doesn't get tight from doing massage. And let's go ahead and do the other side. So lifting the shoulder to slacken the tissue, give a nice squeeze. Now you can do a pincer grasp too if you want to get more specific about areas. And if there's a section that feels particularly tight or achy, it's up to you. You can stay there a little longer. Sometimes I do a little wiggle, kind of loosen up the tissue, kind of play with the motion, see what kind of flexibility, see what kind of mobilization, really small movements, and letting the shoulder drop. No forcing, no pushing, no pressing, letting it be. Nice. Let's do a nice spreading motion for the back of the neck. So we're going to put the 4 fingers together and pull apart. Start right up at the base of the skull, and your fingers meet right on the spine, right in the middle, and gently glide apart. Think about opening, lengthening out the back of the neck. Go down to the next vertebra, so a little bit down from the base of the skull. Again, meet right in the middle and pull. Let your fingers just slide outward. You can take them all the way out to the sides of the neck where actually the vertebra go to the transverse processes. The sides of the vertebrae actually are all the way out there. So next one, and if you want a little extra stretch, you can slowly look down as you pull out. And that'll stretch the tissue vertically as well as horizontally. Our necks are very often an extension looking at a computer screen, and we hunch over, which make our necks do this so that we can look up. So we want to open and lengthen the back of the neck. It feels really good. Great for headaches too. Good, and move it down another segment, so we're working our way down, starting in the middle, letting the fingers slide out. Of course, hanging out anywhere where it feels like it needs a little more love. Good. Let's give ourselves a little jaw massage. We don't realize how much we tend to clench our teeth and tighten our jaws with stress. Put your awareness there and see if you can let that go. I like to just rest my hands down and let gravity take the hinge, take that hinge joint, and just let it release down. Great. And little circles right at the TMJ here. And you can take it up to the temples. Jaw attaches up there too. And make sure you're not clenching while you're doing this. Make sure your teeth are separated. And if you want to make sure your mouth is really relaxed, teeth separated, and even put the tip of the tongue, let it rest on the roof of the mouth, right behind your top front teeth is where it can rest when you're nice and relaxed. I'm taking it up into the skull. Who doesn't love a head massage? Keep your shoulders and arms relaxed as much as you can while you do this. And just move the tissue. So I'm not moving over the skin. I'm not shampooing my hair. I'm actually moving the tissue on my skull here, you can see. I'm doing circles. You can pull different kinds of ways, see which way it doesn't want to move so much, and see if you can hang out there and encourage it to move a little more, even where it doesn't want to go. Gently. Ask it nicely. Don't force it. I'm going behind. Around the ears is great. That's your temporalis. It's another jaw muscle, a biggie. So you might feel some tightness. Oh, that was a good spot. Don't mind me. Found a good one. Yeah. Your body needs you. And it needs your love. Okay, so now I'd like you to come onto your backs. Nice and easy. Let yourself down. And take your knees into your chest and give yourself a nice big hug. Good job. You work hard. Relax and give yourself a hug, a pat on the back. And rest your hands on your knees here and just bring them a little bit out and then back in. And what you're going to feel is your pelvis starts to rock back and forth. Your sacrum, you'll feel the bottom of your sacrum, your tailbone on the floor here, and it'll roll up to the top, and you'll feel your low back pressing into the mat. It's like a wave motion. So you'll have more of an arch here, and then the arch will flatten out. And think of it like a little wave motion, and what you're really doing is giving your low back a little massage, your sacrum a little massage, and that feels really nice. And you could take it a little further and just do some circles. Maybe there's an area on the sacrum that feels a little tighter or like it needs a little more love, and you can just hang out and rock in that area. Take it the other way. Yeah. You can bring the legs out. Just exploring how the back feels against the ground, feeling the support of the earth. And gently let your legs slide out. And palms up. Feel the ground supporting you. Feel yourself open. Feel any changes. Notice any changes in your body. What's different from when we began? Be open to it. Be curious. Deep breaths. And remember to love yourself every day. You deserve it. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to both Melissa's and my channel. I can't wait to see you next time.